Erica.
And Liana.
Come join us on Patreon,
where you can unlock weekly episodes of videos and
be invited to Patreon exclusive Zoom meetups.
Just download the Patreon app and search for Night Guys Podcast.
Or go to the website, www.patreon.com/nightguyspodcast.
You can join for as little as $2 a month for full access.
See you on Patreon. Squiddle diddle 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 diddle. Hello! It's Erica.
Oh. And it's Liana, and this is the Night Guys Podcast. We're here to join you bi-weekly to cover weird and spooky stuff, supernatural, extraterrestrial, cryptid, healthy. I'm out of breath. True crime.
Oh! Sneak that one in there.
And
I haven't watched any true crime in a good long, oh my goodness, while. But I ran out of things to watch when like working out that's not like an hour or like really long. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
And in the top 10 was something along the lines of like worst neighbors or like roommates ever.
Oh no.
And I didn't know if it was true crime or like what, because they're only like 30 minutes and every episode's different. There's like 4 stories, 5 episodes of it, because one's a two-parter. Oh my God. Some of the things that happen to these people with their roommates are like, whoa, y'all gotta have things signed before you have somebody in your residence.
Your biz.
Like, what's happening?
I feel so bad for people that have situations like that.
Yeah.
I've been so lucky. So lucky.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Like when I hear stories like this, I'm like, nah, I'm lucky. I may not have loved every moment of
everything,
the time that I spent with other people. Even when I'd come home from like a 4-day trip and my boyfriend at the time like didn't go grocery shopping, and I'm like, cool. Or like I'd come home from a 4-day trip and then my roommates from before that would eat all my food. So I'd come home to an empty cupboard where I'm like, that was my shelf.
Yay.
And I'd see a note like, oh, here's some money. I was so hungry. That food looked really good. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was the worst. That's the worst I had. And
like one's about
stories I've heard.
Serial squatter.
No.
And he was,
and you know they're
he
dirty
didn't pass
too.
the exam, but he studied to be a lawyer, so he knew the law for it, like inside and out.
God, that sounds like my ex.
And he was super violent and scary, like and oh man, it does not end well. But
hate it.
All the roommates survived, but one person didn't. That was a family member. And
oh no.
Which is just wild listening to how, I mean, one lady couldn't get him out for 4 years.
This is, oh my God. This is why I'm like nervous about my mom. She's going to kind of, not exactly Airbnb her little granny unit, but she's like going to rent it out to, I think, medical professionals. Because she doesn't want them in there for a long time. And I'm like, I don't even want you renting
all
it at all.
the things before they bring their stuff in, and especially before they have mail sent there. Once the mail is sent there, you're like really screwed.
Oh, I think that might also be why she wants it to be medical professionals, because a lot of times these people, they treat it like a crash pad.
Mm-hmm.
So they like only stay here when they're on call, and then like they have like a main residence in another state. But I still am like, oh,
yeah. Have her watch.
Being a landlord,
have her watch
no,
the series. So she,
fuck that. What's it called?
I think it's like Worst Roommates. I think.
I'm writing it down.
And there's only, like I said, like 4 stories, and they're all different. But the 2-parter one that's at the end, it will have in the title part like 1 and part 2. The guy, oh my God, he's an evil genius, but full
Gross.
evil. Just crazy. I'm like, can't get enough of it. There's one that I didn't get to finish. There's like 10 minutes left, and I'm like dying to know like what happens and if they catch the dude. People are just nuts. It's crazy like how much like how awful people can lie so easily and on their like toes, you know what I mean? Like boom, lie.
Very comfortable making up stories.
Yeah, and like they're like believable and it like can't be proven wrong. It's so frustrating and it sucks how much evidence is circumstantial. Even though it's like Googling how long does it take to have a body decompose? And it's like, well, in court, like they can say, I'm looking for my friend and I'm just trying to know how much time I have before the body isn't there. It's like, shit.
That's so fucking weird to me.
I know.
Yeah,
it's like,
I gotta be honest. Like this past year, I have been less interested in true crime.
Same. I haven't watched it in so long. These
like,
are kind of
I love our
different.
listeners, but I'm sick of people. Oh my god. I'm like, I don't want to know about real people. I want to learn about space, and I want to learn about nature, and I want to learn about deep space.
Oh my goodness.
And the deep ocean.
Give me like deep beach.
Oh,
give me Nessie. I'll do that. Even I'll do a lock.
Nice. Yeah, like I am just interested in whatever is not real because somehow what's real right now is horrible. I didn't say I know, but I didn't count her. I'm just saying.
How could you not count her?
I'm interested in what is not real because the Earth sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Now. Like hardcore.
It's pretty.
So
sexy.
How can I escape?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. These ones aren't bad though because they're not. They're true crime, but they are, but they're not. It's more about the story of the people having to deal with them.
It's okay. I feel like I'm already lying because I really like anything involving cults.
Yeah,
and a lot of times that's
different.
And also, if you guys, it's kind of, I think it's a couple years old, and I think I've mentioned it like ages ago, but I think it's called Cults and Extreme Beliefs, but it's on Hulu, and if you haven't watched that yet, Erica, it's like an hour-long per episode.
I think I have.
Check it out. They talk about the Moonies, which are the
we love those guys.
Weirdest. No, they're the shittiest. They worship their guns. They're fucking weirdos.
Give me Moonies.
Oh my god.
No. Culture. A lot.
Yeah. Anyway. What have I been watching? Our Flag Means Death.
Oh yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes of that.
I watched the first 3 and I'm like, okay, shit, I should have waited till there were more episodes. I like it. I'm really sad. I want to watch more.
I know. I love him. Reese Darby is a treasure.
The best.
He's a national treasure.
He's so magical.
He is. It's good.
I feel like I'm watching him in real life.
Oh, for sure. That is him.
Yeah. You guys, everyone should check it out. And if you don't have access to HBO, steal it from someone. Because
why not?
Someone's got to have it.
Someone's got it. Take it. I don't know what I've been watching. Everything for me that I watch comes out almost all of it on Friday. Which is really frustrating because it's like, yay, like all these things at once. Like I kind of wish they were spread out, you know? So it like has something to watch on Tuesday and then something whatever Thursday. It's like, nope, all the things Friday, go.
We've been watching, we finally finished Peacemaker, which really made us both sad.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I watched that one when I was on the treadmill.
And then also, now we're watching South Park.
Oh, yeah. This is a good choice.
Must. I like seeing Cartman being a real estate agent. It made me very happy.
Oh, Cartman is something else. To this day, one of the most haunting things I've ever watched is Scott Tenorman episode with Cartman. If
I don't know.
Watch Scott Tenorman Must Die. I believe that's the name of it. It's where I believe Radiohead is in that episode too.
It's called Scott Tenorman Must Die. It's season 5, episode 4.
It's one of the most crazy episodes ever of South Park. I love it. It's my favorite Cartman episode.
Can I give the synopsis? It's like one sentence.
Well, does it give away the twist at the end?
I don't know.
And maybe don't then. Because it's worth it if you've never... I remember when I watched it new for the first time, my jaw just fell open. I was like, holy shit.
It says, Cartman goes medieval on Scott Tenorman when ginger-haired Scott tricks our supple hero into buying his... Okay, I won't finish it.
Well...
I don't want to say it. Buying his something.
Okay, it's bad.
Okay.
You should watch it. It's great.
All right, I will. We've been on a South Park kick since we're done with Peacemaker, so we're like, we need something stupid to fill our brains. Oh, sorry, hit the mic.
I want to start over on Always Sunny.
Oh, that's what else we've been watching.
Because I love their podcast. It's my favorite thing in like the whole entire world. And you can watch it too. They film the episodes for the podcast too, so you can watch them. God, they're so funny. Them talking about whatever is like the funniest thing ever. It's like watching an episode. It's so good.
All right, I'll check it out.
Oh, dude, it's the best. That podcast is so funny. They argue about like parking and the proper way to park in a parking garage and like what? And then they have to pause the episode, go measure how they parked in the parking garage to then further debate, and then they come back and keep talking about it. It's so stupid. I love that show. It's so good.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
Should we talk about our newses? Because we have many.
We have lots of news, guys. So much news. So many.
We're not even
weird,
sure if we're going to get to
happening.
Our actual. It depends on how much time we spend in our news because we have so many. So we may get to our main subject. We may not. Who knows? It's magic.
We'll find out.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I'll start with one. I got it staring me longingly in the eyes.
Okay.
Ghostly extra shows up in family photograph.
Oh.
I kind of like this picture. Okay. This innocent snap captured during a family day out to a popular swimming pool appears to show... No, that's not a swimming pool. That's a swimming spot. Appears to show something unexpected. Very...
Is it in the water?
Yes.
Okay, send me the goddamn picture.
It's actually pretty gross. Like, no. If it's real, like, if something is real nasty about a body, like a person being, like, in the water with them. It's like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Back in 2014, Kim Davison, who hails from Queensland in Australia, had gone swimming with her friend Jessie and their 3 children at a place called Murphy's Hole. Oh, my goodness. Oh my! I
just spit on myself. Damn it!
Fell right into our whole universe right there. That name. At the Lockyer River, it had been an idyllic day out, but when they returned from the trip and took a look at the photographs they had taken, they noticed that one of the images appeared to show a mysterious 4th child visible in the water between the 2 adults at the back. Yeah, so it's behind everybody.
That pale white thing. Okay. Also, is that one kid in the front flipping the double bird? I think he is.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Little saucy turd.
Sure enough, the photograph does seem to show what looks like the head of another child. So if it wasn't one of their 3 kids...
What could it be?
Who was it? And why did nobody... Yeah, you would notice, because all your kids are in the water. You're kind of like looking around. Most
That's
disturbing
so
of all was a discovery that almost 100 years ago, a young girl by the name of Doreen Sullivan had reportedly drowned at that very spot.
Did they recover the body, or is that just like dead people water?
I don't know. Okay. Davison even claimed that her daughter had complained about seeing something grabbing her leg twice while they were swimming there. When I went back in for one last dip to cool off, I did feel something behind me as I was walking out of the water, but tried to ignore it.
I think I would probably do the same thing because I'd be
Turn
like,
around.
No, it's not
No,
there.
get it off. What if it's...
because that's... Dude, she's not putting energy into it because she doesn't want...
I don't like
she's intentionally not putting energy. I think that's smart.
swimming holes. I would be so concerned that a fish was like stuck to my back. Fuck that.
Fish don't stick to humans, dude.
Placostomus would. What if one's floating in there?
Come on. No, you don't have the algae growing on
Oh,
you.
it's gonna go.
You'd be interested.
It's gonna go.
It's gonna be like, dang, that lotion smells.
It's gonna be right there. It wants it.
This lady is fine. I'm so excited.
Get off of me, you horrible thing. This is weird. It does look like a little kid. It looks like it has little
It's definitely got the shape of
little
a head and
buns,
some eyebrows.
like her hair's in little buns, like up for swimming, and you can see the shadows in her, like her eyes, like under her eyebrows. It's
Yep.
you can even see part of her mouth, and I can't tell. Is that an arm in front of her, or is that like the mom's arm out and like she's almost like behind the mom's hand?
I think she's behind the mom's hand. I don't know, because I think the mom's got her hand, so you can see the
Or is that
mom
the
is holding
kid?
her behind the mom to the right.
So the kid
The
that's
pizza?
flipping
Okay.
us off, the person behind them, they're facing the mom in the red.
So feasibly, the child facing the mom should be able to see.
Yeah, it looks like their
this
hands
ghost
almost
child.
on the kid,
Oh, yikes.
right? Because that's their
That's
arms.
gross.
Ew.
Maybe they got their hand in the ghost face.
Ew.
Their hand is now haunted. Get it cleansed.
Yuck. I would hate that picture.
And burn it.
Pave that hole.
I'd burn it and then get my hand cleansed.
Pave that hole.
Pave it, pave it, pave it.
This person says that
Oh, wait, that's Australia.
it's water being splashed up by the hand right underneath it.
That's a very unique splashy.
Yeah.
Like you'd have
solar
to,
lens flare.
It's like a very bubbly kind of splash that I feel like you could only get. You know when you would do that like double-handed thing where you'd be like this?
Yeah.
It'd be like blop.
I see
and
the
you make
splash
like a big
under the
blob.
hand. I don't see one up and behind it.
I argue that it is not, and that it is a ghost, and that she is now haunting that whole family, and they now will have bad luck for 7
Definitely
years.
haunting that hole. Speaking of, does it go
No.
in? Guys, the results were
Oh.
almost dead even.
Wow.
No one knows.
Does it go in, guys?
No one knows.
Do we need to have a tiebreaker?
Maybe.
Like another
Do we
one?
need to go door to door and ask people?
Print up large posters.
Knock, knock, knock. Excuse me, ma'am.
Large posters with diagrams of in or not
Yeah,
in.
please text our
And
Google
then-
number. Yes, no. Does it go in?
I think we should do another poll, but somehow make it go global. Guys, you need to share this poll.
I don't understand. If it doesn't go in, then what is the point? To make it extremely hard to pee into?
But also, why would you put it in?
To not let,
Like-
because guys be peeing on all the things, you know?
Yeah, but why would you put it in? Because, like, if guys be peeing on all the things, then why would they even need to put it in if they're just peeing on the outside and just see what happens?
Well, yeah. Guys are still going to ignore the rule of it goes in.
Oh, it's just you're wanting to know, is it expected to be put in?
Expected to be put in.
Oh,
It goes
okay. I
in.
thought you were kind of asking if
I'm on...
guys are just going to be like, yeah, I'll put it in.
That too.
Would you put it in versus is it expected to be put in? I guess that was the clarification.
I think it's meant to go in.
I guess follow-up question. Because we're only looking at a small picture of it, how big is the hole? Oh my
It
goodness.
does not look that big.
I know it doesn't, but the picture could be misleading.
Yeah.
Maybe the hole is
Gotta find out who
really
designed
big.
it. They definitely are
Modeled
telling
it after
people.
their own.
It's on the webs. It's on there.
Okay. All right. Well,
Maybe we
I
can
have
ask
some really
them
weird.
ourselves.
Just right. Yeah. The architect or the creator, the designer, be like, "Look, we took a poll because nobody could understand what the hell to do with your stupid creation."
Does it?
And
going?
people are still confused.
Is it expected of me to have it going?
Okay.
Please vote.
I have some really weird, fucked up news, guys. And it's ongoing investigation. My goodness. And this is perhaps some true crime?
Definitely. It's true.
Yeah, because it was... and it was posted several hours ago. Several hours ago today,
Hot off the
the
presses.
7th of March. I'm just going to read this to you. Denver police continue to investigate a case involving human heads stolen from a medical truck. Why is there a box of human heads, you may ask?
I would like to know.
Why? Well,
Why would there
apparently the incident happened last week.
So like the easiest way to like save like eyeballs or something before maybe instead of taking them out and
Putting them in solution of some
yeah, or
kind?
maybe like skin graft for like burn victims.
You would not take skin grafts from your face.
I don't know.
Well, okay. So the incident happened last week, and I'm not going to read the news thing because they don't get it. I'm not going to give them credit. They're answering your questions about the ethics surrounding body and organ donations. Oh boy. Why would someone steal these heads? What's the end goal? And what's next in the investigation? So it was a blue and white cardboard box about 20 by 15 by 18 inches with science care written on the sides. I don't know if it says written or if it was printed.
Okay.
If it was written, that'd be super sus.
Yeah.
I really hope that it
Sharpie.
was printed. I know. According to their website, Science Care is a program for people wanting to donate their bodies to science. They have a facility in Aurora where an employee told Blank Media...
Oh, it's just for science.
that their media relations person was not at that location. Oh, whatever. Who had the heads? How did they get the heads? What was the purpose of getting the heads? And obviously they refused to talk to you. This Michael Berg, Colorado attorney who's been involved in cases related to human remains.
Suspicious.
Gross.
He knows more.
Apparently, body and organ donations are a multi-billion-dollar business. I actually did know that because that's why people's kidneys get stolen. And
We've
although
seen
organ
turistas.
donations and transplants are regulated in the U.S., obviously, a lot of body donation remains unregulated, which is really weird.
What?
They suggest that if you're going to do a body donation, do it to a university. Independent companies...
Do they pay for
even
it,
though
I'm
they're-
assuming? I mean, I see a donation, but is it like really a donation? Do you know what I'm saying?
I've heard that it can defer payments. So like they'll take the body. And this is just something that I've heard, so I can't completely verify that this is fact. So this might be hearsay, and if someone's screaming at me from the home, I'm sorry. But I've heard that you can like donate your body to like a company, not a university, like this company that will accept your body for science, supposedly. And then 5 or 6 years down the line, they're like, well, we used up the parts that we needed. And then they contact your family. And
Yeah, remember that happened with the guy
Yeah.
who was wrongly killed and then remember ended up as display
Yes.
and then another thing and then science and then back on display and then
So that's what these companies, that's what Science Care is, which is why they're like, just donate to a university.
yeah, for sure.
So they got a statement from Science Care. As the industry leader, Science Care is responsible for helping establish and carry out standards for the non-transplant tissue banking industry. Non-transplant tissue banking industry. Science Care links donors who choose to donate their body to science with medical researchers and educators all over the world, leading to medical research and training that improves the quality of life for all of us. As the first accredited non-transplant tissue bank in the world, we pride ourselves on compliance and safety, blah, blah, blah. Recently, an incident occurred in Denver area where a sealed box containing donated tissues was stolen from a secured truck operated by a third party specializing in the logistics of donated tissues. The secured truck was in the process of returning the tissue to Science Care after a medical training event. Unknown individuals illegally broke into the truck and robbed it of the Science Care box.
That's weird. Because it's not like if they're trying to resell it. I mean, do you think they just were hoping it had like hearts
kidneys
in it, lungs, whatever, liver?
No, and then they find heads and they're like, motherfucker.
Yeah, and it's like, this will be a hard turnaround. So,
It's like,
that would be startling.
Yeah, so they're doing everything they can to locate the I think they keep calling it stolen tissue, but everyone knows that it's heads.
Yeah.
Awkward. I mean, your head is more than just tissue, but okay. They can't talk about it because there's obviously an ongoing investigation. But
how did they even get into the truck? Shouldn't that shit be locked
I
up
don't
like
know.
a Brinks truck or something?
Like a Brinks truck. That's exactly what I was
This
thinking.
is a
like,
van?
where do you want to put that? But maybe they were also like, who the fuck would want to steal this stuff? Because ick.
There's someone who wants to steal everything.
I don't like that it was in a cardboard box. I mean, I'm sure they were in like baggies.
I hate
but
it.
still, like, yuck, yuck, yuck.
That
And can you
cardboard
imagine
box
if you
should be
hear, like-
sufficient enough.
Like, you're like, oh, Graham Gam's head got stolen.
That's what she would have wanted.
Never. She's like, back in my days when I ran heists.
One more adventure. And she'll probably take him out.
I would hope that they would not release the names of the people if they ever find
that
out.
would be weird.
That would be too weird. But then again, I might, like, if I knew that my body was donated to science, or I knew that someone I love had decided to donate their body to science and that happened, I'd be like, honestly, that's kind of funny. Like, that's actually kind of, like, if that happened to me, I'd be like, that's fucking weird. I'm in.
I'd put up posters and say, have you seen this head?
Well, they're actually saying, like, okay, so remember, it's a white cardboard box with a blue Science Care logo. Okay, so the article was wrong. It wasn't written. It was legitimately stamped with their actual logo.
God.
It wasn't written. It wasn't like like Sharpie. Like, I don't care. Yeah. So if anyone has seen this missing tissue,
Someone is out there right now with stolen heads.
do you think they just dumped them when they saw what they were?
No, they're going to try to find that weird person that might want them. They're running on a hope and a prayer right now.
They're on that website that you said that exists that I didn't know existed and I refused to Google.
Wait, what?
That, like, isn't it like Zambia?
Oh,
Meat or
that
something?
one? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's it? Is it?
I think
what
it's
is it?
Zambia. I think it's ZambiaMeat.com.
Oh, guys, if you Google that and something happens to your computer or you get hit up by the FBI,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm not going to Google it.
But I know what it looks like from watching the episode. Like, whoa.
Episode of what?
That was another Netflix top 10 thing where they were 30 minutes long. It's the only thing that's 30 minutes that I haven't seen. It's fucking people who are like, please eat me episodes, or insane roommates.
Okay, yeah, so be
can't.
careful if you look for Zambia.
Yeah.
Meat.
I'm
not Googling it.
I will never. There's like a lot of things I will never be able to wrap my brain around. One of them is I want to find someone so badly that I'm going to spend a lot of time figuring out a website where I can become a member, befriend somebody on it who is down to cook up my body and eat me. What?
I don't know.
How?
I had to tell
that
Sean
makes
about
less
this.
sense than the person wanting to eat them. And does not make sense.
But I told Sean about this because I told him about it a few weeks ago. Because after you told me and I was horrified. And
Sticks
Sean
with
was
you.
like, what do you mean? And I was like, I don't know, but I have to tell somebody. Because Erica told me and I can't stop thinking about it. And I want to look at the website and I really fucking don't.
All right. I think the website, from what they showed on the episode, it's more just, it kind of has like an old school like geosites like
Craigslist
vibe, to it. It's all red background, and it's like a forum where you can like create your profile. It almost looked like LiveJournal or something from back in the day. And like you create your profile, and if you're like someone who wants to be eaten, or if you're the person who wants to cook, and
an eater or an eating.
Yeah. And you fucking just like get to know people. What was weird is one of the kids who went on it, and he talked to the guy who was the person they were trying to nail down in the episode.
God, it's so
he
gross.
was like a high school kid, and they found him and like hurried to his house when they were like, oh my God, like please, because they were going through like printed past conversations, like please let this kid be okay. And they went to the house, and he was alive in there, and they're like, we need to talk to your kid. And he was like, oh yeah, I talked to him. He's like, but I was never gonna go through with it. Like he got pushy, and then I like tapped out. And it's like, but why were you ever even on that?
Why were you considering? And the thing is, what I don't know is, or what I don't understand is, are they looking to have somebody eat them so that they die, or eat like a piece of their leg? Oh, okay, it wasn't like eat my leg.
Yeah, like how they made it come off was like,
I want to die by you eating me. Oh,
I mean, but honestly, I'm sure there's people who are like, I just want you to like eat my foot and watch. Maybe that's probably even weirder. I don't know what's weird.
Oh no.
The whole time I was watching the episode, all I could think, which sucks that I had like a visual reference for it, was that episode in and in the comic, but in The Walking Dead, when they come across the like cannibal family, and they eat I forget what guy they eat now. I forget his name. I definitely see the comic book panel though of him. I could draw it really poorly.
I'm just horrified.
Like, yeah, so every time they were talking about the ZambiaMeat.com, it was like, oh, I just see them eating that guy, and he like wakes up and he's like all sewn up and watching them eat. It's like, oh, stop.
All I can think about is that guy in Germany, the German guy from our Cannibals episode.
Yeah. Great episode.
I think I told you that I told Sean about that too. He was like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "Well, yeah, they met on a site like that one. Maybe they met on that one." And Sean was like, "He died because he just." I was like, "Yes."
Why is somebody doing that?
Our Cannibals episode. I don't remember what number it is, but it's gross. We were very regimented with our procedures and episodes then, so enjoy. It's very different than it is now.
I can't, man.
Nope, that's fucking ick.
And so yeah, someone thought there was a box of heads. How many heads?
Nobody knows. Wait, okay, so 20 by 15 by 18, so 20. Oh no,
a lot of heads.
It's probably
because they got a lot of ice packs in there.
I mean, probably 2 to 3 heads, maybe.
Yeah, man.
Oh no. I wonder. This is going to be so gross, but we're here. We're talking about it. I wonder if the heads were intact, like if the brain and the tongue and
mind's eye,
the teeth
I see
and
just
the eyeballs,
full
chop
head,
chop. That could probably get you a lot on Zambia meat.
Probably. Maybe that's what they should check it. Should we tell them? Then we'll look like suspects.
If they listen enough to our episodes, they'll be like, never mind.
Yeah, they didn't pull this up.
Forget it. This one's been hanging out with her baby too much, and this one's been at a tea shop for way too long. They couldn't have done it. They have a rock solid alibi.
I want to know what happens. I hope they find these poor people.
If we get a follow-up, hopefully we get a follow-up soon. Or we'll never hear about it again. I hate it when news like this just goes under the rug and we don't.
That should be illegal.
Know. I know.
Like that safe from like 2 years ago we talked about. Every once in a while it'll pop up in my mind. That safe that was uncrackable or whatever.
The one that was in Greenville? Oh, the one there's a safe that's like right near my work.
What the
that
hell?
was in an
what happened?
old
What
safe, and they
happened?
never opened it, and then we don't know.
That's whatever. Rude.
You're not allowed to share it on the news unless you've cracked it open.
Solve
Otherwise,
it,
I don't want to
please.
hear about it.
Fucking rude.
I just don't want to know.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. What else you
Moving
got?
on.
I'm so
Moving on.
irritated right now talking about this stupid safe.
Okay. So, Courtney Cox claims she sold her home due to an eerie ghost experience.
Do you think she's just saying that so that she can get more money for her house?
I don't
Maybe from
think
Zach Baggins.
so.
Baggins?
Mr. Ghost Bro, King of the Ghost
Frodo.
Bros himself. I love him so much.
Baggins.
Yeah, it's like Bilbo.
Okay.
Okay, so Courtney Cox claims that she sold her home in LA following a particularly eerie experience with a ghost that occurred in the residence.
My
Oh
word.
no! The Friends star shared the spooky tale during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel earlier this week while discussing her new horror comedy series Shining Vale. Oh, I'll have to look at that.
Oh, so she's doing it to sell.
Cox was asked
Liar.
if she believes in the ghosts or had any experiences with spirits. The actress responded that, yeah, I have, but I didn't believe in it at first. Then she recalled a rather chilling incident that changed her mind.
My word.
According
Lies.
to Miss Courtney, the weirdness unfolded at her now former LA home, which is located in the city's Laurel Canyon neighborhood and once belonged to singer-songwriter Carole King. When the legendary recording artist visited the actress at her new home, the residence's former owner indicated that it had once been at the center of a contentious divorce, and seemingly as a result, there was a ghost in the house. Although,
Because of a
that
divorce.
seems weird. That's just, I mean, what?
That seems like.
Why would she want to come back? She's just, okay, I need to know more. Although Cox dismissed King's fantastic assertion, all right, guys, with this language, visitors to the home soon began experiencing something unsettling. More activity. Okay. All right. She says, and I quote, people who had stayed there, friends of mine, said that they had felt an encounter with a woman who was sitting on the edge of the bed. Amazingly, she said, King subsequently returned to the house to perform a seance, presumably in the hopes of helping the spirit cross over and depart the residence. However, Cox admitted to being so in awe of her and the surreal experience that I didn't listen to a word. Sucks. Totally zoned out there. What a bad time.
It's like, I can't help it. I just really like you, Carol.
What were you saying? She's like, I
What?
just played 3 songs for you. Oh, shit. Heard now. Can you do it again?
You sing So Far Away. It would be really great. I love that song.
It's such a good song.
So if she was there, I'd be totally distracted.
Her
too,
record is one of my favorite ones because the cover of it is her with a cat.
Oh,
Just sitting in a
Great.
window. It's the best thing ever, and I love it so much. I stare at it a lot. It's my favorite one. I'm not even kidding. I
believe
really
you.
like it.
and I support this.
a lot.
I actually met the neighborhood cats at work today. It was
Oh.
awesome. They are feral, but they've all been fixed, and it was just this giant orange chunk cat. And I love him, but he won't let me pet him, but I loved him from afar.
So cute.
And there was also a sweet calico.
Oh, sweet baby.
And they're buddies, and they were snuggling together in the sun.
This is so
was like,
nice.
Good God, cats are the best, guys.
I love a good cat.
Me too. Carole King apparently loves a good cat.
Hers, I believe, was a fluffy gray.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent choice, cat.
Sorry, continue about corny love. I'm distracted. Love Carole King.
Okay. Still skeptical of the strange situation, Cox conceded that she finally became a believer following an eerie visit from a delivery driver. In the process of dropping off a package, the man asked if the actress, if she knew that her house was haunted. Okay.
Excuse me.
Confused by the question, she asked him how he knew such a thing, and the driver replied, because there's someone standing behind you. What?
Okay, I would probably leave too.
Wait, he says if she knew.
Because he knows that she lives alone?
Yeah, why would he assume? Like, what did they look like?
Well, maybe they look ghosty. Maybe he
what
can
a,
see dead people.
Chill as hell question, way to ask that question.
You know your house is haunted, right? What you mean?
There's one right behind you. Like, what? I'd be like, shit, girl, there's a ghost behind you.
Be like,
get
come
down.
outside for a second. Get in the sunlight.
Mission abort. Get out of here.
Okay, I understand why she sold that.
What? That is such a weird... Are you a ghost? Because you're acting really weird about this ghost.
Or maybe, like I said, he sees dead people.
He must. Following an understandable gasp from the studio audience, the actress lamented that she never felt comfortable sleeping alone in the house again. After that, she sold the place due to the unwanted and otherworldly housemate. Wow. Gross.
Okay, at first I was like, this is some bullshit just to sell her show, but that just sounds icky, and I'd rent it.
Yeah, you gotta find out more. The ghost was like, what did she get in the mail today? I'm so bored.
Dude, she's stupid. She could have, rented that to a bunch of... She could have, rented it to... Or, had a management company, because she's got the money to do it. Be like, rent it for ghost tours.
And also follow-up questions, delivery guy. Like, how about what do they look like? Does she look like Carol King?
I mean, why would Carol be haunting her house? She's not dead.
I don't know.
It really is Carol King. She's just kind of appearing there in the middle of the night.
Holding her cat.
She's like...
She can haunt me. I would be okay with that.
Oh, I would be so okay with that. She can haunt my house. Ah, damn it. Can you just share her on weekends?
Yeah, she can teleport, clearly, so.
Cool. Obviously. She's so good at this.
I don't know.
If somebody knows how to contact Carol King, either on this side or the other side, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
Tell her that we're interested. We don't have money. But...
I'd like Stevie Nicks to haunt me, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if they could haunt together...
What? Perfect. They probably wouldn't get along, I feel like.
Oh, no way. They're both alphas.
Yeah, it won't happen.
Imagine the fight.
So many slamming doors in the house.
It could be a walk-off, but with songs. I love it.
That would be great. Here, boy.
Okay. Speaking of really amazing, awesome things.
Love those things.
Apparently, guys... Those classic-looking UFO houses are back, and a company in Ohio.
They're made out of plaster,
I know.
Paper mache.
They have to be. How the fuck else are they going to make a round-looking? It looks like a macaron cookie, which makes me hungry.
Same.
I love cookies.
I would love a cookie right now.
But anyway, so those flying saucer-shaped Futuro houses. These unique-looking homes were the brainchild of Finnish architect Matti Suronen, who unveiled the wild design in the late 60s. What a fucking shock. Affectionately called UFO houses. They didn't exactly take the world by storm, and ultimately less than 100 of the homes were ever made.
Oh, wow.
But the alien buildings have become something of a collector's item because of their fucking rarity. And one of them has been turned into an Airbnb in California. Guys, I looked it up. It's in Joshua Tree. It's dubbed Area 55. It's like $280 a night, and there isn't a bathroom inside. You have to go into one of those wedding trailer porta potty things. And the shower is outside, and my friends, that's the desert. There are desert creatures out there like scorpions and
aliens.
Speeders. And aliens.
You can't be out there at night going pee, vulnerable.
Oh my god. If you took a shower at
Never
night,
happening.
they'll beam you right out.
Never.
Give
You
me
gotta
now.
have the boots that I want to make. The lead boots. Gonna go take my shower now. Glump.
How's she gonna clean her feet? Don't worry about
And
it.
I mean, like, once you're in the shower position, you need to have a magnet that your boots are, like, activate.
Oh, yeah.
So you're, like, real stuck.
And they kind of clomp down onto your feet like a bear trap would. So you're really not going anywhere.
Yeah, they gotta be strapped on real tight.
But they said that people that have yearned to get their hands on
No
one of these
one's
unique
yearning.
homes, they might be.
What a weird word.
Apparently, they are arguing that the homes can help, quote, meet the fast-growing demands for affordable housing. The business intends to manufacture the space-age structures using state-of-the-art wood-free fiberglass and carbon fiber composite construction. Noting that the homes were inspired by Cernan's concept to the point where they have even adopted the name, the company stressed that they have solved some of the key issues which plagued the houses decades ago. Apparently, the original houses, the windows wouldn't open. Can you fucking imagine? It would get so hot in there.
That
You're
is
just like,
crazy.
And I guess astronomical shipping costs caused by the cumbersome original design. Apparently, their homes will boast double-pane acrylic windows, and they do, in fact, open. They solve the transport problem by redesigning the entire shape of the house to fit inside international shipping container. So they really want to ship them everywhere. So if you want to have your own UFO and you got some property, I was telling Erica that I think that she should live in one because then the UFO buddies that are zooming around would be like, oh, we don't need to stop there because that's one
to
of
which
us.
I said they think that's a safe place to crash.
No, they wouldn't. They'd be like, oh, somebody's already landed there. We got to go find somewhere else.
No, they need to check in with their
Yeah.
weird person, alien freakazoid that make sure that chapter is up
What
to
is your
speed.
was your house going to look like HR?
Hey,
You're like, oh,
I don't know. Maybe.
No.
I'm gonna get a flag that's like an alien with like a don't sign through it, like a no. Just fly it year round.
Oh no!
In this house, we do not welcome aliens, reptilians,
extraterrestrials of any kind. Extra or intraterrestrials? Isn't that a word?
I just don't need any of it.
Yeah.
Aquatic aliens, no.
So we should just have like a big flag that has all the things that you hate on it. So like fish, strike
Yes.
through. Aliens, strike through. Oranges, strike through.
In this house, we don't believe in aliens.
Hate it.
I
Hate
don't want
Hate
it.
it.
I just, ugh.
Come on.
They gotta go. Cannot wait till we know how to kill them.
Maybe we kill them by covering our planet with these little UFO buildings, and they're like, fuck, somebody else already inhabited, so we better move on to another place.
I'll get a sign that says this house has no natural resources.
This house consumes all natural resources. You will find none here. This house is void of natural resources.
Oh my god. I can't.
Well,
It's no.
come
Hate
on.
'em.
You're no fun.
Hate them. All right.
Whatever.
I got
What else?
another one.
Is this the Japanese rock one?
No, this is.
God damn it, I want to know about that one.
I will make you tell me about it because I must know.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I will
This
learn
one
about rock.
is cursed man hopes to sell
Oh, yeah.
creepy haunted painting to highest bidder.
Good fucking luck, my dude.
A strange man, people gotta realize that if there's 100 haunted objects on eBay at any given time, maybe one of them is maybe real. They're all fake. They have too crazy of backstories that are way too specific. It doesn't make any sense. It's like oh, it doesn't make any sense. Like, this person was a cashier at Albertsons and then went home and got on a plane and then came back to her friend's house and then died. And now she haunts this car the kids play with and it goes off at night. Like, what, eBay? Stop.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the items on eBay are kind of like...
it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And people who have a truly haunted object, they don't care about making money off of it. They want it gone.
They want the stigma
gone,
attached to it. Gone.
Yeah. They want you to take it or dispose of it for them. Or they'll give it to you probably and not say anything. Like, look, it's haunted. I don't want to talk about it. They're not giving a full, stupid life story of this weird doll or toy car or whatever it is. Mm-mm. No. They're like, please take it. This is the things that happened. Or here. And it's like very specific and it's not. And they don't know a backstory. They're just going to know, like, this is I have this and it's not good. Or
I'm kind of a dick and I wouldn't say anything.
Whoa.
I'd be like, oh my god, this is the picture. I'm irritated.
What?
It looks...
Oh, I didn't... You mean the haunted painting? I haven't clicked it yet.
I clicked on the link. And it was sold. And I'm mad how much it sold for. This painting is a little dusty and a lot cursed. Buyer beware. For $17.50... and shipping was $54, you are smoking something. And it looks like some shitty pastel that somebody did with, like, oil pastels. It doesn't look like a painting.
The person says they're donating a portion of this. This is on their eBay. They wrote, like... They said, this has been bid to a surprising point. You guys are pretty bold to want something that could mess your lives up. But maybe you just like the piece. Perhaps... MNP is a well-known artist whose work has great value. Because of the already higher than expected top bid, I plan on donating a majority of the proceeds from the sale. Oh, really? To who? Please let me know if there is a good charity update on me. Since boxing up and listing the painting, the exterminator did find an infestation gross and took care of it. The wall has been patched, though I'm not yet ready to return to the bedroom. My cold is gone and my headaches have lessened. Thank you all. I mean, again, like, this, like, description is so long on the eBay thing, like I'm saying. Wow, they started the auction at $50. The artist who signed it, the initials are MNP3-67. He says it could stand for something like many nightmares and phobias, which is what the artwork leads to. Okay.
Why would somebody pay $50 for that initially? Like,
it's like two dolls.
A little blonde doll wearing a pink dress and a red-haired doll that's more
raggedy, like doll.
Raggedy doll,
not hard
wearing
body.
A green dress, some like dopey legs and feet, and I just.
Do you think that they like bought it?
I bet they like painted it themselves.
No, but I mean, do you think maybe they? Yeah, for sure. Do you think they bought their art?
Oh,
to drum up
they put
press.
Oh, you mean it's like they bid on it to encourage people to? Oh, probably.
I'm very intrigued. Let's see what the article says.
39 bids. 39 bids.
Are they this?
I don't have an eBay account.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I was clicking on it. I don't have an eBay account because eBay causes me anxiety. If I don't get what I want by just clicking buy, I'm going to be mad.
I know.
I don't like bidding.
Check in on it. It's a lot of work.
I don't have that kind of patience.
It's rough.
No.
Okay, so eBay listing that is garnering attention online offers up the chance to buy, well, supposedly this painting that's haunted. Current owner says has ruined his life. The post for the unsettling artwork, which we just looked at, popped up on the popular auction website over the weekend. Beware, cursed vintage painting dolls are creepy. Eerie warning, 1967. In the ad, an individual going by the pseudonym Dan Smith, okay, explains that he acquired the artwork, which depicts two spooky-looking dolls, at a flea market and was warned by the woman who sold it to him that no good can come from this painting. The allegedly, like,
okay. What? Then I'm not buying it.
Yeah,
thank you
why
for the
would
warning. Toodles.
I guess unless, like, her booth was, like, weird shit, and it's like, obviously you're here if you like it.
And then I'd still be like, cool, I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the warning. Bye.
I don't even. According to the man, it didn't take long before I hit what seemed like an epic losing streak that began the very night that I brought the painting home. That evening, the feeling of a bug crawling across his face woke him up, and he quickly discovered that his apartment was, in fact, infested with insects. Understandably unable to get back to sleepies and having not connected the incident to the painting, the man hung the artwork on a wall in his home. However, he soon found himself staring at the painting in a mesmerized state, recalling that time rolled on and I don't even remember blinking.
I bet it got bugs from that painting because it came from the flea market.
Yeah, it's got fleas, yo.
It looks like there's a bug on the frame in the picture. Oh my god. Disgusting.
In the days that followed, Smith lamented he was stricken by sickness, loneliness, sleeplessness, and uneasiness until he concluded that the only difference in my life since everything grew so dark around me was buying that painting, which led him to put it up for sale online. As for why he simply didn't destroy the artwork, the man mused that setting it on fire could rid the world of the wickedness brought about by the piece, but it could just as easily unleash the evil. No, fire cleanses. Burn it.
This man is a fool.
Burn it, pave the ashes. That's what one must do. Rather than risk such a predicament unfolding, he wrote, I'd rather sell it to some poor soul who doesn't believe the story. Really, dude? That's what you think is better? You're even saying in your sentence that's fucked up. A poor soul, mean. Or even scare some brave soul who does. No, that's less scary. While the man's initial asking price was $50, the lengthy and rather well-crafted account of his life being torn asunder by the cursed painting apparently struck a chord with people online as the story of the strange sale wound up garnering headlines around the world. In turn, bidding for the artwork was actually like, that's insane. It skyrocketed to $1,725.
So at one point he ended up with like a bug infestation during the owning period of this painting. And he includes an update. Since boxing up and listing the painting, the exterminator did find the infestation gross and took care of it. The wall has been patched up, though I'm not yet ready to return to the bedroom. My cold is gone. My headaches have lessened. Guaranteed he was allergic to... Because, like, some people are allergic to, like, roaches.
Oh, for
stuff.
Sure. And all their
so
duty.
maybe he was having a fucking allergic reaction to that.
Not good.
Gross. But he said He said he plans on donating a majority of the proceeds from the sale.
It's like,
to help artists, but we'll see. I mean, we won't see. That's the beauty of eBay. No one knows.
Mm-hmm, and he has a pseudonym.
He's like,
we don't even know his real name.
Pocketing that cash.
Huh. I wonder what else he sold. All weird.
I wanted to look at it, but I don't know how.
He's got weird shit. Looks like he just turns flea market stuff around. Rare skipper ring from Barbie, 1971 vintage. Dope vertical. Ugly watches, like toys from the 70s, like accessories, vintage Bozo the Clown and Monkey cardboard cutouts.
Yuck. Mm-hmm. He definitely goes to flea markets. No wonder he has infestation.
Yeah, that is why.
I love flea markets. They're great. But also, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, you gotta clean that shit. Real good. Really, really good.
Simple sewing without needles card set vintage rare. Is it vintage?
Is it rare?
Is it rare?
I don't know. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, maybe he didn't paint it himself, but that's... I don't know. That seems like a bunch of baloney.
Yeah. I don't know. I would like $1,000 though for a painting. I'll take that.
Dude, that was nearly $2,000.
I'll just take 1,000. I'd be happy.
Yeah, I'd be like $1,000.
Give me.
Nice.
I'll take it. Probably had to pay the exterminator that though.
I know, seriously.
May broke even.
He was like, I planned on donating it, but the exterminator was
donating
lot of money.
it to people who have bug infestations. Oh my! I have one. It'll go to the bank of
I'll keep
me.
this one close to home.
Yeah.
Well, I have one more news, and I think that'll just about cover
Sounds good.
All right, guys.
People. It's news.
There's a legendary killing stone in Japan, and mysteriously, it's been split in half.
Uh-oh.
This is a big ass stone. Like it's a big rock. So, article says, in an eerie turn of events, a Japanese rock said to contain a sinister spirit from centuries ago has been mysteriously discovered split in half. So, maybe that's why shit has turned to shit. I don't know. Known as Seshoseki, or the Killing Stone, the sizable boulder reportedly boasts a rather fantastic backstory. According to legend in Japan, the rock serves as something of a supernatural prison for a woman. Well, then
Let's
let her
split
out. I know.
I'm on board.
A woman named Tamamo no Mei, who was caught plotting against the country's Emperor Konoe nearly a century ago. Good for her. Upon being captured, the story goes, she revealed that her true identity was that of a mystical nine-tailed fox.
Oh.
Kitsune? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And after being killed for the coup attempt, the entity's spirit transformed into the Killing Stone. Interesting.
Very cool.
Okay. The tale was passed down over subsequent centuries, and it eventually became to be believed that the rock at the center of the story could be found on the country's Mount Nasu. Boasting a rope wrapped around it to presumably help imprison the nine-tailed fox, the Killing Stone was named a historic site around 6 decades ago and has become a popular tourist destination in Japan. However, those stopping at the rock over the weekend could not believe their eyes when they saw that the spooky boulder, said to have the power to kill anyone who touched it, had stunningly broken into 2 prodigious chunks, and that the rope that once served as a sign of the spirit purportedly contained inside the stone was now sitting beside the shocking scene.
Wow.
An astounded individual on social media shared the sad news with an image of the iconic stone's demise and marveled that, I feel like I've seen something that shouldn't be seen. Oh, God. Word of the wondrous turn of events spread online, and it was ultimately determined that the weird event occurred sometime Saturday afternoon. While one might fear that the stone was felled by foul play, it would appear that is not the case,
like camera
as authorities believe, that the stone had simply succumbed to cracks that formed in it long ago. They would say that. But of course, since no one was there when the moment that the rock split, obviously some people are saying that the nine-tailed fox is out there cruising.
Yes. Go, girl.
But yeah, it's just this big old rock, this big old boulder on a hillside, and it's got like a little plaque next to it and everything. But it's now just 2 big chunks. I like that she's been set free.
Good for her. Be free, Fox.
I mean, she's been in prison long enough.
Yeah. I agree. I'm here for it. Happy ending.
Same. I know. Good for you. Maybe it's what the world needed. Let her out.
I like it.
Maybe she can help make gas prices go down.
Oh, that would be good. She's waited all this time just for that.
She's like, I'm here. I'm going to help you. In a completely different continent.
Yeah. Also, what?
Shh, it's important. It's important that she helps.
It is.
And I appreciate her help.
Too. She knows how to kill aliens.
Oh,
She'll give us the
totally.
knowledge.
she's going to tell you that the knowledge is getting a house that is shaped like a UFO.
She's going to tell him, Erica, you were right. They can die by fire, and they they need to be paved.
Whatever.
All I need is just like a cement mixing machine that never empties. It's
just
magical.
Constantly churning.
And it levitates behind me. Kind of like the child and his little baby like carrier that floats behind.
Just
Mando.
have it attached to like a really little
And it
string
floats.
and just have
And
it
then I just
beep,
can
beep,
constantly take my extender arm on that's attached to it and just, if there's a UFO parked, I just pop it through one of the windows.
nice.
Start paving.
Get one of those like special window crackers that you have for like inside your car. You know, like and just get one of those and just okay, now.
And make sure they're
like,
locked
all right,
in.
start it up. Start it up.
I need to get rid of them all. I will.
I would like to see you get started on that project.
How do you know I have it already?
It's like a very time-consuming endeavor.
That's why I'm so tired all the time.
Oh.
I'm out paving.
Wow, you do a very good job keeping your skin moisturized and, you know, concrete off your clothes.
Yeah.
Good job.
I mean, once they're trapped in the spaceship, it's really just a waiting game. I just have nothing to do.
That's how you have time to listen to all these podcasts.
Yeah,
I get
that's
it.
when I moisturize.
Cool.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Cool.
Keeping the world safe. One paved UFO.
I still
at a
think
time.
you should get a UFO house. Also.
Never happening. Haunted house?
Should happen.
Yes. UFO house, no.
Come on.
No, I leave that
You're
for
a
you.
Weenie. I have so much work to do on this house. I don't have time for another house.
Oh, God. Yeah, that is a definite no for me, too.
Do you know how many times I've been like, okay, I love my job, but I kind of want to quit just so that I can stay at home and work on our house more often and just like do things around the house. I'm like, okay. But then I stay here for like 3 days and I'm like, I'm not doing shit. So I'm like, I better not quit. I'm too lazy. I'm a bum. But I dream of having the energy and the knowledge to work on our house myself. I feel like I could
You can do it.
Shit, my dad was a contractor. Why can't I?
Yeah.
Why not?
You can.
I feel
You
like
too.
that knowledge is passed down genetically. I am.
Oh, no.
I know all of this stuff. Just inherently.
Mm.
Okay, so guys, we suck, but we only talked about news. But you know what? That just means that next week we're going to talk about this really weird thing called a God helmet.
Oh, my goodness.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
I want to watch some, there's got to be some good YouTubes on it. I want to see. I want to see people doing their thing with it.
That's weird.
Right.
And gross. Well, Erica's going to watch people do their thing with
the helmet.
this thing. And we will talk about this in a couple of weeks. Yeah. And hopefully if there are any fucking updates on these heads, we'll be able to share that with you. Jesus Christ.
And hey,
There had better be some updates.
if you're the person with the heads and you're listening, return the heads.
That's weird, man.
Just return them.
Just like, you know, wipe the whole box down.
Yep.
Shit, even put them in a different box if you must, but just plop them back somewhere so that they can find them. Because that's icky.
Yeah.
It's icky.
You gotta.
More than anything, it's just icky. Like, the dead people are dead, and that's fine.
But
They don't care.
do it. Return them.
It's mostly just because it's gross.
It's gross and it's like so weird for the family members.
Honestly, for the family member, for me, I wouldn't care. For me, I wouldn't care at all. But it's just icky. All I can think of is like a 10th grade science class and the things that they made us dissect, and everything smelled like formaldehyde, and it just makes me want to.
no.
So everything is gross.
I opted out that day.
Everything about that is
I
icky.
didn't go to school.
I wasn't allowed to.
I don't think I was either. My mom had to call and like argue. I was like, I'm not doing it. It's not happening.
My mom was like, you're not staying home. Fuck. Damn it. I think it was along the lines of like, I had to do it, so do you. I'm like, oh.
No. Yeah. No. I was mad. So
It
awful.
was a bad day. I got very queasy.
Oh, I bet.
I was like, oh. And of course, that only happened like, why would they scheduled that at the end of the year when it's hot?
Probably before lunch.
I don't even remember what time my class was. I just know that it was hot.
Yucky. That's so awful. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Well, dudes,
We love you.
hope you enjoyed learning about some shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Be careful out there.
Buy a UFO house.
Don't
Tell me
steal
how it
heads.
goes. Don't do that. If you've stole the heads, return them. Don't go to ZambiaMeat.com, but if you do, tell us about it.
Do sell weird paintings on eBay.
And make lots of money. Good job, guy. But also, don't buy them because infestation.
Spray them with Lysol before.
And like bug spray or something.
Yeah. Dip it in vinegar for a length of time.
Like, leave that shit outside minimum a week.
Yeah, you gotta, because there's eggs on it, right? Things are hatching.
That's disgusting. That is... Oh, you just made me itch. I itch now. Yuck. Okay. Well, hope you enjoyed the Night Guys podcast. Totes. All right, I'm Liana.
America.
All right, bye.